Are you so stressed out at work? Well, if you're not sure, here are some signs that I think you might be stressed at work. The first one, insomnia leading to tiredness. The second one, irritability or outburst of anger. The third one, low mood. The fourth one, consuming too much caffeine or alcohol, especially if you're consuming alcohol at work, that could be a problem. Low productivity accompanied by feelings of low achievement, like you're not getting anything done. Are these things that are just showing up all the time for you? Are you stressed at work? Maybe they're regular absence, or you're calling in sick quite a bit, or just being accident prone. I know for me, one time I was so stressed and things were going on in my head, and I was walking upstairs with my phone and bam, I fell. That was just a sign of not just being clumsy, but I had a lot going on in my head. Are you accident prone? And then the last one, being cynical and defensive. Like, for example, someone took my pen and they shouldn't have taken my pen and they need to bring my pen back. And then you're just like going around telling everybody about that human that took your pen. Look, it's just a pen, bro. It's just a pen. It's going to be okay. But if you find yourself getting upset about the little small things like a pen, I would say you're a little bit stressed at work. And so what can we do to overcome some of that? The first thing is, man, spend time with the Lord daily. Get in the Word. Man, I'm a believer. I love Jesus Christ, and I'm in the Word daily to make sure that things are starting my day off with Him. And so the second thing, track your stressors and triggers. Here's what that means. If you realize that you are stressed and things are happening, here's what I encourage you, man, write down with the pen that someone stole from you. Write down after you've been stressed or triggered, write down what happened right before that, and watch. Do that for about a week or two and watch. You'll start to learn that there are things that are happening that are causing you this triggering and causing you this just getting upset, and watch what happens, because you'll learn and you'll figure out what they are. A third step of 7, establish boundaries. Establish boundaries at work. Establish boundaries really in your life. How do you do that? Well, the first thing to establish a boundary is to take time off at work. Like, take time off. You're given vacation, so take vacation. And so many people will go out throughout their year and they're like, man, I had vacation, I didn't take it. And sometimes people are like, man, I didn't take vacation. Well, way to go, loser. No, you need to take vacation, because if not, you're going to be the one upset about someone that took your pen. Another way to establish boundaries is to teach people to knock. Teach people to knock before they come into your office. You're like, Michael, I don't have an office. I have a cubicle. Well, here's what you can do. When someone just continually comes over to you and is interrupting your workflow, when they're done, or whenever they just barge in without knocking, whenever they're done, maybe say to them, hey, next time, would you mind just asking me if this is a good time to talk if you have a cubicle, because it really messes up my workflow. Or whenever someone comes into your office without knocking, whenever they're done being upset and asking you if they took your pen, here's what you can do. You can say, hey, next time, would you mind knocking? Because that would really help me not to be distracted and to be able to stay on task. And then I can say, come in, or wait, or whatever that may be. Now, your boss may just be walking in and doing that. Man, you have the conversation if you want. They, the boss, they probably paid for the door handle and they can come in there, but maybe need to have a boundary conversation with your boss. Another thing that you can do is to help establish boundaries for stress at work is, I learned this from a great friend of mine named Will Owens, and he taught this, and I love it so much, is that if it's an emergency, then you can text me or call me. But if it can wait till the next day at work, man, send an email. That is so huge. And you may be stressed at work because you're never turning off your phone. You're constantly on this device, even when you go home and you're checking emails and seeing what's going on and doing all the things. And I want to encourage you, don't check your email at home, because it can wait. And so that's going to take some conversations with the people around you, maybe the people that you're leading, to let them know that, man, here's how we're going to communicate. If you need it right now, immediately, text me or call me and we'll make it happen. If it can wait, send me an email. And then don't check your email until you're on the clock. And man, I encourage you to do that. And maybe you're watching this and you're a manager or you're a leader and you're like, man, I am not good with managing people. I'm not good at communicating. Matter of fact, I don't even know how to email. I would love to help you. And I'm a certified business coach and would love to help you gain back control of your team, because man, it's going to help them to be more productive. You're going to gain more hours out of work from your team. and you're going to have less turnover. And so, man, I'd love to sit down and talk to you. You can book a one-on-one call with me. The link is in the description so that we can have a quick one-on-one and help you take your team to the next level just through communication. Another tip about ways to manage stress at work is to take time to recharge. I mean, take time for yourself. Take a vacation. Get out of here. Go and recharge. Turn off your phone. Turn off all the things and take that time. Another thing, learn how to relax, like chill, like relax. It's gonna be okay. And just take that time to recharge, relax. For me, I like to run. I like to go outside. I like to be with people. And that's fun for me. That's relax. You're like, Michael, running is not relaxing for me. Well, it is for me because what it does for my brain. I encourage you, find the things that you need to do for you to relax. Maybe it's just watching a show. Maybe it's hanging out with your best friend. Maybe it's going on a date night with your wife. Whatever that is, man, take time to relax. The sixth thing is talk to your supervisor. Like, I think it's important that you have the opportunity to go and talk to your supervisor about the things that are stressing you out or bothering you. Because as a supervisor, I would want to know if things are bothering the people that are reporting to me. Sometimes we get all up in our heads, like, I don't want to bother them with this. I don't want to do this. Well, they want to know. They would want to know. Here's why. Because they want you to be productive, because, man, you are going to push the thing over the line. If you're not productive, then they're not going to be productive. And it's just a spiral. And so go and talk to your supervisor. Again, if this is an issue for you, you're like, man, I don't know how to talk to my supervisor. I'm not sure how to do that. Or you're a supervisor and you're saying, I don't know if people know how to come and talk to me. Man, let's talk. That is something that I specialize in, is communication and managing teams. Let me know and click the link in the description and we can get a free one-on-one call. And the last thing is get some support. Go and get some help. Man, it's important. What does that mean? Man, maybe it's support from your family. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe it's a therapist. I mean, those are all things that I use, even currently where I'm at in life, is I use these things to help me when I'm feeling overwhelmed or I'm feeling stressed, and I know that I can do that. So who do you have that you can go and talk to? And it's okay not to have it all together. Maybe you're the boss or the supervisor, the CEO, whatever it is, and you're like, man, I can't show that I don't have it together. That is a lie, and you don't need to believe that, because really, truly, if you want your business and you want the people around you to succeed and you want people to come and talk to you, then you can't act like you have it all together and you have all the answers all the time. It's okay to reach out and get help. And again, if you need anything, if you would like to talk, let me know. I specialize in small businesses in so many different areas. I would love to help you take that next step.